Yeah, it's a new day, new way, new view. You better bubble on up, Lord Jesus. Jesus Christ, Lord in America. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Can we get a team on three? 1, 2, 3, team. If you want,
maybe we can take it easy. I'm pushing up every and anytime you need me.
genuine,
I'm not misleading. It's 8 a.m. You got me wishing you was with me. Press full court press. You know what you need. Someone that's bout you, girl. I'm selfish. That's out of your chest. No, it's gold, it's a treasure. It's kinda cold right now. Let me keep
Let's say this part together, y'all.
Loving you is my calling. Girl, I'm ready to put my all in, yeah. I'ma show you what it feels like to be loved. Hold you down when we pop out, girl, I hold you up.
It's morning, y'all.
No other feeling can
New day, new way, new view.
My intuition says show love in the air. Baby, just hold tighter if you feel that you scared. I know the way you feel and really feel like it's rare.
So rare.
And I probably wanna know how it feels having you on this side of me. Instantly, intimacy, enjoy your company. Tenderly and gently, that's the vibe for me.
Yeah, get you ain't going nowhere.
This state of love, girl, I wanna go there.
You're the biggest drip, I don't need no mind clap.
Girl, I'm ready, let me know whenever your mind.
Jam, you take an inch, or while I take it with you. The life you wanna create, baby, and I'll make it with you. Stay down, let's get it, girl, I wanna grab this paper with you.
Yo, not you better, don't you ever bring no maker with you. Babe, I'm serious, I don't mind playing the long game. Follow your lead, be your shadow, wanna be your only. When I'm in your presence,
I wanna hold you close to me.
Give you everything I got.
Yeah, new day, new way, new view, new you, bitch.
Now how it feels having you on this side of me.
Intimacy, enjoy your company.
Tenderly and gently, that's the vibe for me.
Let me hook this motherfucker up to the phone real quick. Be so much things to do. Golly, then sometime I've been and got me a little J in me. All right, go ahead and hook up to the phone. Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Now we are connected.
And now
Ooh,
for the song you've all been waiting for. Brought to you by Clark Studios. It's the production of our production companies.
And now I don't feel that
Come on in here.
Let's go.
Up in the morning, I don't need no snooze. Gotta take for a day in the boom, boom, boom. Meditate for a few while I wait for the food. Now I'm ready to be ready, let's get it. I feel ecstatic. I feel alive.
I'm so expected. I'm hungry.
When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby. When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby. Blue is everything, and everything is green. Blue is everything, and everything is green.
New day, new way.
New view, new you. Let's get it, y'all.
Bubble on up,
New day,
New way.
Y'all listen to Sunnyland spit that shit.
Bitch, I'm high on cloud nine. Why you trying to stop my slime? It's my life. Why ask why? You won't miss me when I die.
And I can tell a fucking
And
lie.
I can change my fucking mind. I just think you stuck in time.
Bitch, you cannot kill my vibe. Run around the boom boom naked. Tight out is frontin', tight out is fake.
Tired of tape,
Devil and late.
I'm fuck around sending ass in the nation. I'm running boom boom naked. Tired of front, tired of tape, tired of tape. Devil and blame. I'm fuck around sending ass in the nation.
When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby. When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble. Whatever you need, is everything. Who is everything? Everything is great. Everything is great. Who is everything? Who is everything? Everything is great.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all ready for the morning show, man? Y'all ready for the morning show? We ain't doing no bubbling up in here.
Let's get it, y'all. Bubble on up. When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble. When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry.
What up? 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 Welcome to the motherfucking Bears and Bubbles morning show, where we believe there's a new day, a new way, a new view, new you. I believe every day I get up, it's a new Javon. All the shit from yesterday is over. Everything you heard about me is probably true, but they didn't tell it. Ask me. I bet you I did it grimy and worse and deeper and harder and more funkier than they ever could tell a story. You want to know something about me? Ask me. I'm a good storyteller. I can tell you exactly what happened. They ain't gonna tell you what happened, because if they was there, if they telling the story, they was there. They don't want to tell you what they done. I'm gonna tell you, I was looked up. I was fucking two bitches. I looked up and seen her over there, and she was. They ain't gonna tell the full story. So listen, man, let's get this motherfucker started. It's a new day. It's the Bears and Born Morning Show. I'm here with my lovely wife, Chris, and my lovely wife, Lynn, and we gonna get this motherfucker going. Y'all know it. Y'all know what time it is.
What time?
When y'all hear that clap. This is called our first five at 9. This is our most first five eagerly anticipating motherfuckers to get into the boom boom room. And we're going to be giving you $1,000 for being first when this show get popping like it need to be. So who we got? Number one, we got Mambo's Goodies. She called herself Master Goodies on YouTube. She says Grand Rising Family. Then we got Chris Mayfield. He said Dripping Sauce. Then we got Mama Angda. She says Good Day Family. And then Terrence Evans says Hot Bear. Rodney Harrison, number 5, says Good Morning Family. And then number 6 is our sister, the pretty Miss Purdy. I call her Miss Purdy. Purr, like cats go purr. P-U-U-U-R-R-T-Y. Miss Sophia Moore. She says good morning all. Sophia, you pretty as hell, but you are the
Sophia. You all the while.
Your job is to hit this link right here. Let me put this link up. It always takes a second. Your job is to hit this link and come in today's class and summarize today's lesson. Sophia, if you're on Facebook, that's what you're going to hit. If you're on YouTube, that's what you're going to hit. All right? And y'all know this is the part of the show where I let it settle in your spirit what today's message is going to be about. Today's message is going to be about don't be biased when picking your teachers. Yesterday, we talking about as an adult, we already know when we reviewed, they're going to get into review, but you have to choose your teachers as an adult. As a youth, they send you to school. You might be in Miss Green class. Your brother told you Miss Green was mean. You don't want Miss Green. Or you might want to be in Miss Jones class because you heard she was nice, but you don't get to choose your teachers as a child. They teach you and then you learn what they want you to learn. But as an adult, guess what? You get the option of choosing your teachers, and that could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. So what I'm telling you is don't be biased in selecting your teachers. You know what I mean? Just because you light skinned don't mean you need to want a light skinned teaching. Just because you tall don't mean you want a tall teacher. Choose your teachers with your common sense and let your true blue figure out who you need to mentor you and lead and guide you. I call myself the master teacher, but I ain't teaching people nothing but to be their true self. I think I have a PhD, a doctorate. I'm a superhuman at being Javon. I got being Javon down real fucking pat, and I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. And that's what I'm trying to teach everybody to do, because how can you live your life for yourself when you're doing stuff for other people? So y'all know what time it is. It's time for these ladies to get into the recap. Recap. Before we get into the recap, man, we got some new people in the house, man. We gonna get them. We got DJ Bane Omega. He says, "Good morning, family." We got Molly Baby. She said, "I was 7th on YouTube." Who else we got new in the AC Rush Pope says hello. She's new to the family. Nefertiti, I might have seen you. I don't remember. But if you're new, you're new. K Russ, I haven't seen you before. You may be new. Either way, we love you. But I got to say the name of all names. God damn, she pretty and black. Karana Watson. If I see Kawana Watson on Hive, I want to blow that shit up. Damn, Kawanda Watson. Who else we got in here new? We ain't got nobody in here new. So look, check it out, ladies. Y'all know what time it is. What time is it? It's time for the recap. Baby! Hold up. We got to do that over. Because we forgot something. Handala, Robo Shy, Kiete, Robo Shy, Yay, Sauce, Dabba-doo, day, man. Now we can go to the recap. It's time for the what, y'all? Recap, baby.
Come on, Chris.
Yes. So yesterday we was talking about picking your teachers, and I can't wait till master teacher talks about the biasness in it. Because what I thought about yesterday that I think goes with that is, so as a woman, as I've been learning this stuff, I was like, how the fuck am I gonna say this back to women? As far as, especially if you was in class yesterday, just as far as perceived hierarchy, which is not real in other countries, but and how we feel about basically being underneath men's leadership. But now that my sons are grown up and they are picking mates, I'm like, you're not gonna be able to mess with her if she don't think like this and understand these teachings. So I have to decide to not be biased of what we've taught our sons to not tolerate, which means I may have to turn into whoopee on somebody, to my son, like, yo, you know how you're gonna have to get her in line. And that's the thing that I didn't want to have to say. But however, as a woman, understanding where I've been stubborn and defiant to myself and the lies and, the way we will not want nobody else's opinion, but then ask somebody to come and save us and fix our mistakes and stuff. I care now because of who I've taught, allowed to teach me. I care about how my sons are going to go out into the world and pick women that they may not, that they're going to have to teach. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if those women do not decide to let my sons teach them how they want their castle to go, then they can't stay with them.
Mm-hmm.
And only a woman could really say, if Jay could say that to people that's coming here willingly searching. However, the world need to understand that this is a conversation that we all trying to not have, although we all living. So that's when I think this teaching is good, because in our entertainment stages, we are allowing these shows to teach us instead of looking around at the people around us that we know are good models for our lives and purposefully picking them, even though it's not something you see on the big screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I think that it's important to keep that in mind, and it should be like part of our something that we add to our parental repertoire, are the conversations that we're going to have that maybe we didn't get, about mating, linking up with people, relationships, men and women, and what's a woman's role in a relationship? Why would a woman even want to be in a relationship? What is the point of a man having a woman, and understanding those dynamics? Like, yeah, it's his castle, and I always heard growing up, pick somebody that you can live with, more than love, or, someone that you like more than love, because you're going to have to be with them every day. And I did hear that, whatever man, no one was talking to me, but just like in passing, I guess maybe hearing as this conversation is coming up, maybe it was aunts or my mom at the table with another woman, maybe some people from church. I don't remember the context of the environment, but just hearing like them talk about how they had to listen, and I don't like how he be talking to me. And if he could just talk to me like this, and you know, I don't, or some women saying, girl, on the flip side, like, child, I don't even listen if it don't come off like that. He know how to handle me. And it's almost like we innately know, like Sister Chris said, it's the conversation that we're not having. It's the elephant in the room, because in every dynamic, every situation that we encounter, there is a power dynamic. Someone is inferior or superior or more knowing, more skilled. There's always a hierarchy, and so we understand that and we know that, and so it's just a matter of us, I think, living in it. It's the truth. Like, yeah, it's just accepting the truth, and whether you're okay with it or not, because we be wanting to be okay with it.
And see, that's the problem. And I think last week when we said something like, I'm just trying to feel good about it. Dang, I forgot the saying that we use. But it's like you're just trying to feel good about something, but you live in it already. And it's the thing, we looking at it as a man and woman, but there is always hierarchy. There is in your group of friends, at your job, between you and your children. So I had just wrote down, the protector is the teacher. And so we're asking a man to protect us, but we don't want to be guided by that man. And we're creating a discourse. But the protector is the one that's going to strategize, rationalize, and logically always be in a logical frame of thought to protect the home. So how are you deciding, as the person who does not know how to do that, desired or does even desire to be that one, how are you deciding that you want to be the teacher of that person when you don't know how to do it? And that's really what the listening is coming from, because if you cannot listen to your teacher, then you won't be directed to the right place. But yeah,
and even understanding that there's a need to be taught, that there is a teacher, that there is a student, that dynamic does entirely exist, that the male is the head, he's the logic, he's the rationale, he's the strategy, he's the method, he's the structure. And yeah, for us not to understand that, accept it, believe it, and live in it, and profess it, is just absurd. So come on with it. We about to break the frame on this Tuesday. Tap in Tuesday. You got it, Scrappy.
Ironically, y'all go right into talking about the man. The man ain't no fucking teacher. The woman is the teacher.
Okay.
And I'm going to fix this up right on here today, because this is our problem. Our women don't teach it. Our women don't teach. Our women don't teach. Our women don't teach. We already established the only way you can learn is through stories, right? Everything you learn was through stories. As a kid, they sent you to vacation Bible school and you learned who God was through stories. Nobody told you there's a God in the sky and he looks down and punishes evil and good, and you can go to heaven or hell. You'd have been like, what's God? They told you these stories. David had to fight a lion. What happened? He looked up to God. Where's he? Something in the sky. After 7 or 8 motherfucking heroes that looked up to God in the sky and all these stories, you begin to believe, well, maybe it's something. You only learn by stories. They used to call it oral tradition. The shaman, I would be the coolest motherfucker in the village. I would get all the pussy and eat all the good chicken. I would get the biggest piece of chicken and the best sausage and bacon, because I'm the storyteller. The storyteller is the one that preserves the history. The storyteller is the teacher. But that's for the village. In the house, the mama is the storyteller. She's the teacher. She's the first one that told the kids about the 3 little pigs and let the kids know, build your house on foundation. She told the kids about the rabbit racing the turtle. The teachers, the first teachers you get in school are always women. Rarely is they going to put a man as a kindergarten teacher. You come from kindergarten, you want to see a woman. They don't hire men at that age. because it just don't work. They want to see a little woman in the class. Hey, I just left my mama's home. Now I'm socializing. There's another woman right in front of me. That woman used to be pretty, and she looked like her grandma and looked like an angel, so we listened to her. Now she coming in there with her stomach out, tank top on, so it's a big difference. But let's get into the stories, the storytelling. I'm going to finish up early because I'm going to have Mama Anda come on and talk about this. Ironic that Mama Anda going to come on and talk about this. I was sharing all day yesterday. It's this documentary on Netflix called In My Mother's Garden. And it's the most brilliant, beautiful, smartest, PhD, educated Black women going, sitting up here on this documentary. And they're talking highly of their mother. And they're saying the exact same thing I said. My mother was stern. My mother was strong. My mother was independent. My mother didn't tell me she loved me. My mother didn't tell me her stories. But it was all said in the light of, Black women are strong. We learn how to just grin and bear it. We learn how to just tough it out. We learn how to just keep silent and go to God and pray and handala robo shy and it'll all come out. Oh, we don't tell our family business. We keep that in the family. If somebody molests somebody, send them to Detroit and then bring them back. Oh, we keep the uncle in the back room. We don't tell our business. Shh, hush, hush. We don't open up. We don't tell stories. And all these women, as they were sitting here saying how strong and prideful this shit was, they were all crying. Mama Anda will come in and talk about it. They were all crying. Did your grandma love you? She didn't tell me she loved me, but I know she loved me. How? Because she put me in the garden with her, and she showed me how to, that shit that you'd have learned anyway. Black women don't want to tell them stories. I was talking to a sister the other day, and she said, I want my daughter to be better than me. Let's just be real. Women don't want their daughters to be better than them. You can't make your mama proud. A Black woman can't make her mama proud. That's just impossible. You're not going to do it. If they come through this fucked up mindset of not telling stories, you break the fucking curse, as they call it. The curse is not telling the stories. That's the curse. I was talking to this sister the other day, and she was saying that my daughter is married, ain't got no babies, college educated, got her life together. I can't believe she come from somebody out here fast-assing like me. I said, well, you know the difference between that and anything else. She said, what is it? I said, I already know and you know. She said, what? I said, you already know. Say it. She said, I told her my story. She said, I told her, I don't know who your daddy is. I was 14, 15, out here fucking. Only thing I can tell you is your daddy lived in a green house up the street. I know where his mama lived. If you want to find him, you can go find him. But I ain't worried that man about help raising you because I ain't know the man. I didn't know how to find him. Maybe he went off and the girl heard her story and said, oh, so I'm a product of a mother being a slut. Guess what that girl ain't going to do? Mama had to tell a story. Most mamas don't want to tell a story. Mama, how was I born? None of your goddamn business. Teachers. Our mothers are teachers. If we love our mothers and hold dear to our mothers so tight, we're never going to learn because we're never going to tell a different story about how our mothers brought us into this world. We're never going to tell a different story about our upbringing. We're going to always say trying your best and failing raising gay kids. Our mothers are raising gay kids, lesbian kids, and killers. And as long as we say trying your best is the story, that's never going to change. As long as Tupac's mom could be a black queen and a crack fiend at the same time, nothing's ever going to change. We have to change the story. We have to tell the story. We have to be biased in our teachings. And as I watched this shit last night, I said, I want everybody to watch this shit. Because for some reason, women always tell on themselves trying to hold up a light. Now, get what I'm saying. I'm going to give you a quick example. Jada Pinkett was talking to her daughter. That's a grandma, a mama, and a daughter on the same show, 3 generations, and they tell some stories, but they don't get into the truth. But one day, Willow said to Jada, I remember when I was a child, you was hard on me as a girl. Rough, tough. Get up, Willow. Be in the car on time. And then you would let Jaden get up and wake him up 4 or 5 times. And then while she in the car ready, you would fix Jaden some pancakes and shit. And you, Willow, where you at? See, this woman is being tough on her child because she don't want to tell the child, hey, life is hard. She don't want to tell a story. Mama, how is life hard? God damn it, because it is. Mama, we look like we doing all right. Why you always say life hard? Oh, well, let me tell you about how me and your daddy got together. Let me tell you about your birth. I always said when I was feeding my mom her last meal, ironically, I gave my mother her last meal before she died. She went into a coma after I finished feeding her. Ironically, my mama told me, she said, you was always my favorite. I said, you didn't treat me like it. Why was I your favorite? She said, you was my miracle baby. I said, how was I your miracle baby, mama? She said, well, the doctor told me I couldn't have no more babies after your brothers. So she went out here, fucked around on my daddy. That's why she didn't really want to tell me the story. You get it? Went out here, fucked around on my brother's father, who was her husband, got pregnant with me. Was gonna have an abortion. But guess what? Doctor told her you can't have no more babies. So I'm her miracle baby. Now she gonna have this miracle baby, lie to her husband, say I'm his. He signed my birth certificate. I'm 13 years old. I find out who my real daddy is. We done had all these ups and downs between mother and son. Find out who my real daddy is. And then on your deathbed, you tell me you're special because you was my miracle son. I said, why the fuck you ain't tell me I was your miracle baby? And me and my mom talk. We real. Me and my mom smoke weed and shit together. We real. I said, mama, why the fuck you ain't tell me I was your miracle child when I was growing up? Maybe that'd have made me love you more. We'd have had a better relationship. Or I'd have just believed in myself strong. I'm a miracle baby. I swam there and made it. She said, I ain't want to tell you that because then you'd have knew I fucked around on my husband to have you. I said, well, mama, goddamn, I'm 6'6", my brother's 5'7" tops. What the fuck? One brother swept down, he 5'9". But goddamn, I know this man ain't my daddy. Well, my little sisters, all of them got men by they ain't married to. All of them got kids by men they ain't married to. Both of my little sisters got kids by 2 different men. Now, they do a little different than my mom. Those men are in their life, blah, blah, blah. But the point I'm making, nobody tells any stories. And we sitting up here so biased to our mothers that we keep accepting their teaching and nobody never says, Mom, you're not the right teacher. Hold it in, baby. Be strong. Be tough. Don't let them see you sweat. You got to walk hard. You can't. Now. No. It's time for women to say, let's be gentle. Let's cry. Let's beg for help. Let's say, hey, uncles, brothers, cousins, nephews, fathers, granddaddies, we need y'all. We need help. Tell a different story, but we can't learn because we tell the same story. I want y'all to watch it. In our mother's garden, don't be biased in choosing your teachers. And don't let bias block your common sense. Now, y'all know I'm the master teacher. Y'all know I got 2 wives. Y'all know I live my life openly and freely and I do what I want to do. But if y'all ever hear some shit about me that violates your morals and your blue dot and your true common sense, don't defend me. Oh, yeah, Mr. Clark, that was my favorite master teacher. But I heard he did some fuck shit. I don't fuck with him no more. I'll never forget when I was teaching high school, there was this teacher, he was in the band, and he was trying to fuck some young girls. He never got caught for fucking the young girls, but he was trying to fuck some young girls. And the rumor was around the school that Mr. Such and Such would be trying to fuck the young girls, right? And somehow some girl put an accusation against him, but she was an old hood rat lying ass girl, so nobody really wanted to believe her. So they came and started to ask the other male teachers around the school what we thought. Mr. Clark, you've worked with him and the black young men of progress. I said, yeah, I work with him with the young boys. I don't know what he do around young girls, motherfucker. I can't vouch for this motherfucker. I ain't finna be biased for him. Well, you know, I don't think Javon would do that. Javon had to bust a motherfucker in the head for something. I don't believe Javon shot that motherfucker for no reason. Don't be biased for me. That's what happens in the black church. We hold so dear and choosing and are so biased to our teachings that we can never grow because we never tell a different story. Let me explain to you what I mean. Bishop Eddie Long got caught fucking young boys. He admitted to fucking young boys. He paid young boys off. Instead of the people at his church saying, oh my God, let me tell a different story. I've been going to Bishop Eddie Long Church 10 years. And I thought he was a great man. I found out he fucked them young boys. I'm leaving. Bye. Let me go get a new teacher, some new learning, and get a new life, new day, new way, new view. Let me go get some new shit. But we're so biased to our teachers and to our own opinions, we won't say that because if somebody said, Javon, you was going to Bishop Eddie Long Church for 10 years. You've been sitting up in there listening to this pedophile every Sunday. Instead of me saying, yeah, you're right, that's a new story, I'm gonna say, no, he ain't a pedophile. Them kids lying. He just settled out of court for no reason. He's a man of God and they're attacking him. I don't want to change his story because if I change his story, it cracks my frame and changes my point of view of that man. So we don't want to change no story about our mothers. Well, you're going to always be a dummy. You're going to always be a single woman. You're going to be just as mean, cold, and hard and strong as your goddamn mama and your grandma was. Till you tell a different story, you're going to be right there in the projects with babies. Till we tell a different story, you're going to be just like your daddy. See, you thought your daddy was cool. You thought them niggas in the street was cool that was selling dope. So you went and did it. See, I'm trying to tell you a different story. Dope boys is mama's boys. They the most pussiest niggas in the hood. They couldn't play basketball. They couldn't play football. They couldn't hit a baseball. They couldn't sing, skip, jump. They couldn't fucking turn a fucking dupscotch rope. Hopscotch, whatever the fuck you call it. Most pussy niggas, I don't care if you're a dope boy on the thing, I'll fight you one-on-one. I don't care. I don't care about nothing about no losing. I get my ass kicked. Dope boy, pussy nigga, you go over his house, he's a mama's boy. Mama bought him all that shit. He started fucking up in school. First thing he do, keep selling dope. He's a pussy nigga. Change the story. A motherfucking high-value man is a gump-ass nigga who was 35 when he got his first piece of good, fine pussy because he finally got a good job. He finally got a nice car. Oh, shit, I done fucked a Hollyberry bitch. Will you marry me? I'll take care of you. After 4-5 years, she leave with all the kids, all the house and everything. Now he look up, it's another young nigga over there fucking his ex, living in his house, drinking up all his sons, Capri Suns, thumping them on the head. Hey, I was a gump, I got girt. No, I'm a high-value man. Tell the truth, we got to change the story. Michael Jackson, man, how many times you gonna sleep with kids and pay settlements off? Michael Jackson, I love you, bro, but you a goddamn pervert. You jacko to me. Okay, man, I'm innocent. Man, I'm innocent, man. I grew up as a child. I got this whole playground over here with this zoo and giraffes for nothing. This ain't to attract no kids. I don't call my shit Never Land to attract kids now. Come on now, you know I wouldn't do that. You know I wouldn't put an amusement park at my house and call it Never Land and have monkeys and shit to attract no kids, make no kids want to spend the night with me. Now, you know I wouldn't do that, right? Yeah, Mike, look how dumb we is. We some dumb motherfucking black people. This motherfucker got a pedo park. He's got a fucking pedophile amusement park. And people just take it. You notice, won't no black kids over there. Ain't no black kids selling. Black kids like, y'all can see Mike dance, play with the monkeys and shit. Mike said they can spend the night if they want to. Black parents said, no, nigga. This is a pedo park.
Well, you tried it.
I let my kid come over here and play all day. When it's time to go, get you some popcorn. Let's go, DJ. Come on, little Shay Shay. Little Wesley, like, y'all not spending the night. He has a hyperbaric chamber in there. Black people don't do that shit. You done set out of court for hundreds of millions of dollars for sleeping with kids, and then you get on TV for Oprah Winfrey. He can't change his story. Just say, look, I used to sleep with kids, and now I see the world thinks that I'm a pervert, and I'm going to stop because I done set up for hundreds of millions of dollars. But he wants to stay strong. He dig down in this story. I don't care how many times I have to pay. I'm going to keep sleeping with babies because I'm innocent.
Man.
Change the fucking story, man. God damn. We so biased to our teachers. But he's the king of pop. I don't give a fuck if he can fucking dance. I don't give a fuck if DMX can fucking rap. I don't give a fuck about that shit. He was a horrible father. I mean, I ain't talking about the dead, but shit. People gonna die. I'm gonna die. One day y'all gonna say, that motherfucker think he knew everything. And I'm gonna come out my grave as a ghost and say, ah, bitch, I did. We got to stop being biased to our teachers. We got to tell a new story. The lady, when she said, yeah, I told my daughter I ain't know who her fucking daddy was. She said when the girl went and found her daddy, the daddy said, look, I want to. She said, Mama, you good? Mama said she was whoring. She didn't even know you. The guy said, oh, shit. Oh, I ain't never expected that. Come on in. Be my daughter. Let me love you and take care of you. I thought you was going to come over here and blame me and accuse me of some shit. When I met my daddy, he told me the story. See, most men, they said, try to hide from your mama. Most men said, yeah, you know, back then things was a little different. Most men ain't gonna salt the mama up. I met my motherfucking daddy. My daddy said, about time, nigga, I got 6 other kids I ain't know. You just pull up, you late, nigga. I said, this nigga cool. He had a different story. He like, why the fuck you ain't been found me, nigga? I'm like, this nigga cool. I was ready to go up crying. Oh, daddy, why you ain't? He said, nigga, what you mean, nigga? You my last son. That nigga got 6 sons. He said, you the last one that found me. He's standing there true blue. I'm a 6'5", dick slanging nigga with a suit on in the middle of the summer. Curly had that bitch on sweating it out. All he wears suits everywhere he go. Sit there, my daddy said, all right, ask me some shit. I said, oh, bro, let me run this story like I had it in my head. See, in my head, I had planned on come up here crying, asking you why you ain't love me. He was going to say, son, I really loved you. Oh, daddy. Then I was going to push him off me. Get off me, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? I'm a man now. I made it without you. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a man now. That's how I wanted my story to go. But that wasn't going to teach me nothing. I wasn't going to learn nothing from that. My daddy sat down across the leg. He said, ask me something, nigga. I said, damn. I said, why you ain't fuck with me like that growing up? He said, man, I fucked your mama first night, man. Bad motherfucker, man. Goddamn. He said, you know your motherfucking mama mean as hell. I tried. I said, okay, dude, let's go get something to eat. I don't need to hear no more. That was good for me. I lived with my mama. That man ain't allowed her. That man ain't allowed her. Now, I can be a different father and a better person because I know what time it is. I'm a bastard child, product of a woman cheating on her motherfucking husband. Now, I'll tell my daughter, you're a miracle child. I waited for you. I can use that in my daughter's life when she feels a certain way. Baby, you perfect. You're a miracle child. Your daddy was an old man when he had you. He waited for you. And he took you home from the hospital himself. He's one of the first men that ever had his own baby registry. I had a Javon Michael Clark baby shower, a Javon Clark baby registry, and a Javon Michael Clark goddamn coming home with the hospital. That'll be Friday, just so you know. That story is going to make her see fatherhood in a different light. I'm going to tell my daughter and explain to her how men are. Don't get someone that you love. Get someone that loves you. What our grandmothers told us, don't pick a man that you love. Pick a man that loves you because he'll take care of you forever. But what did we do? No, whole new world. I'd rather listen to Disney. I'd rather listen to Ariel and Princess and them. I don't care what grandmama said. I'd rather listen to TV. Now you out here with a cute motherfucker which got 4 kids by him, you know. Granddaddy told us, hey man, don't pick no women for no ass and no looks. Now you out here, you got 2 baby mamas that used to have nice bodies. Now they built like Mildred and Celestine. And now you can't see your kids and you mad. You telling a different story. No, we listen. You better pick the bitch that you marry. Better not look like the bitches you fuck. Like I said, put the camera on y'all. And I say this damn near every day. These women are beautiful. But I was fucking them Halle Berrys and Angela Bassett's. But you don't marry them bitches. Because that's all they can lead with. We got to tell a new story. Hey, I'm going to teach my sons, please find you a skinny woman with no ass or a big fat woman. Please get you a big fat woman. Not too big, but my granddaddy told me, my granddaddy said, boy, if I get too drunk, my goddamn woman can pick my little ass up, put me in the car. She can cook. She can help him kill a hog, help him change the transmission. And if he needed to, he can be too drunk. My grandma might can fight a couple of niggas down till he get to the goddamn pistol. We got to tell a different story. Now, I'm joking, but I'm really fucking serious. We got to change the story about what's admirable, what's desirable, and what's wanted. You cannot be biased in the picking of your teacher. You know how many motherfuckers I see posting about doggy coin, Bitcoin, slit coin, flip coin? So many motherfuckers have asked me, man, endorsement, man, I've been fucking with Hop about 5-6 years on Facebook. I just got in the group. I couldn't be biased because I knowed him. Now I done seen his works. I done seen the tree bear fruit. How the fuck is you gonna listen to your mama's story? Your mama was more fucked up than you. It's time for us to say, hey, We got to stop being biased and taught us and saying, mama, you was a goddamn lie. I tried that shit like you, holding shit in, and I got depressed. I tried that shit like you, strong and independent, and I got weak, and I pushed my baby's father. I tried that shit. That shit don't work. Seemed like you didn't want to tell me nothing because you'd rather save face than to save my motherfucking life. The woman is the fucking problem, and she's always been the fucking problem. That's the new story we telling. We lack masculinity. Our race is full of a woman mindset. A woman is always the problem. Let me give you a quick example about this shit this morning. Chris came to me. She said, hey, put the camera on us to get that smile out of that Facebook, that phone. Put the camera on Chris. When you, about the phone and Facebook.
Okay.
Tell them a story real quick. You tell them.
I told you to look at the phone. Oh, I told you to look at the phone and you said, and I said, I don't know. You said, you're not going to be able to, you're not going, I don't know. You say it.
All right. Put the camera on me.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to fix it. You're not going to be able to fix it.
Can't even tell the motherfucking story back right. Not being funny. That's just the truth. Watch this. She does the recap every day. That's the story of yesterday's lesson. But it's her. That's not picking at her. Let me tell you what happened so you'll understand why it's so hard for her to tell it back. She came to me and she said, hey, and this happened yesterday during class. She said, my phone won't log into Facebook, so I ain't going to be able to look. I said, okay, look at it, try to fix it. Maybe you'll fix it. This was yesterday, 24 hours ago. She ain't fixed it yet. 24 hours, right? Am I lying?
No, you're right.
Okay. She come to me this morning, 24 hours later. Hey, I still can't get into Facebook on my phone. I said, Chris, well, I don't know. I said, let me see it. I look at it. She said, well, I did this, this, and this. I don't see what else you can do to get in it. Ain't that what you say?
Yes, I don't see what else you can do.
Okay, explain to me, explain to them, why did you come ask me for help after 24 hours when you clearly ain't fixed it in 24 hours? You came to me and asked me for help, and in the same breath said, I don't see how you can help me. Ain't that what you said?
Yeah, because I came in here without even seeking solution vibration. I came here just to tell you. And because really last night I thought about let me ask you.
Talk to them.
Yeah, I had thought about it. So that's the whole thing when you say when women are going, they're going to tell something, they're not going for a solution. So when he said that, my mind was just to me, oh, I done tried everything. But I really should have came in here to say, can you help me figure out how to get, can you help me get it? Not to tell I still not on it. Get what I'm saying? So I went in there with a problem, not a solution. So I answered you in the way of the problem thing. So yeah.
So let's reenact it. She came in here. She said, my phone is still messed up from 24 hours yesterday. I ain't even fixed it yet. Can you help me? I said, well, let me see it. She said, I did this and this. I don't see what else you can do. I looked at the phone. What happened? 3 minutes, what happened?
You went on YouTube to find
fix the motherfucker. Then she said, well, I would have done that. Didn't you say that?
Yeah, I was going to do it later. And
then, ho. Watch this. Put the camera on her.
Yeah.
After I told you I went on YouTube, I fixed it in 3 minutes. What you say?
Thank you.
And what else you say?
I said I was going to troubleshoot it today.
Why you ain't do that the whole 24 hours yesterday?
Because what I tried.
You just be fucking talking. That's why. No, I'm saying, showing she's just fucking talking and can't even tell the fucking story back right today. Now, think about this. Don't get offended. No, I seen your face. I'm looking at you.
Oh, but
I've been married to you a long time.
No,
stop. Let's not do that.
Though,
let's just move forward.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor? Now, in your own words, tell them why you think it was hard for your mind to tell that story back. Because we're talking about stories.
Oh, because I didn't care about it like that. I mean, when I came into a put like this, I knew by the time the bathroom that I was not even on the right frequency when I came into it. I came into you on a frequency of help. I mean, I was saying help me, but however, I didn't want a solution. So I knew right then that my whole shit was going to be off. So I just didn't go back. And the whole throw out was like, oh, that's just the kid.
That's the problem with our race. Yeah. Help me. I don't want a solution. Really, I want to tell you why I ain't prepared for the class this morning, but I stop interrupting me now. I want to tell you why I ain't handled business in 24 hours. I want to tell you why I ain't prepared in 24 hours. But when I said, well, let me help you with the solution, I don't need your fucking help because I don't see what you could do anyway. I fixed this shit in 3 minutes. Then she said, oh, I was going to do that. Stop fucking bullshit. Tell this story the right way. That's our problem. Now, y'all think that I'm mad. These women know me. These women, I treat these women like babies in here. But that's an example on camera. I have to interject, aggressive. Shut the fuck up. Tell these motherfuckers what the deal was. This shit. When I first asked her, tell them what happened. You tell it. When I told it, then she could come right back and tell you the exact truth. Well, the reason was, you see what I'm saying? Why you like that? I'm asking you on camera. Tell these people.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just.
But you in here every day, and we're talking about stories.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just telling you. You asked me why I told you.
No, you do know. You do know. That's the point. This is live.
Oh,
why? The answer. I've been talking about it all day.
I mean,
you
it's
speak
about
from
the
your
way you
own
tell
heart.
the story. It's about the way I wanted to tell it back. And
there you go.
So
you wanted to remove what from it when you told it back?
Accountability.
There you go. That's why no mother tells her children about how they was born. And that's why we keep having teenage babies. Stop doing that motherfucking shit. Men got to stand up. If I could, I'd slap them in the fucking face like Ike Turner. Tell the goddamn story right. How many of y'all wish your mother would have told you the story right? You wouldn't be where you was now. And this is some simple shit about fixing the fucking Facebook on the phone. Now, what I try to show people is these are women and they get emotional. And this is why y'all need to send my fucking wife cash apps. Because she's on the cross, crucifying herself, telling the truth, getting caught in a motherfucking lie, made to look a certain way on purpose. Because I knew she was going to tell a fucking lie. If I ask Lynn right now, Lynn will do the same fucking thing. Because that's y'all fucking problem. And y'all are the ones that peep this. I got a saying. If you can't say nothing about nobody's mama, and every black woman is somebody's mama, then you can't say nothing about no black women. They can't even tell a story back when they wrong. We too biased. We let these fucking women off the hook too much. In they fuckery. Please watch the show. I'm about to move forward, then I'm going to bring Mama Anga on. And that's what I said, and I wrote it. Stop looking for solutions and answers from teachers. See what she did? She ain't even want a solution. She just wanted to say why she ain't do right. Speak on that now, talk about it real quick.
No, that's just what it is. I mean, and that's how that's a normal space for me. So I walked in here and then it was like, oh, the phone still ain't right. Letting you know, I didn't want the solution. I mean, I do it all the time. So, after the fact, you know what I'm saying? I understood it. So I ain't got no rebuttal for it. It's just, when you just.
What y'all think that do for men? And our job is to fix.
No, I definitely understand.
So you come letting me know a problem and don't want to be fixed. You just ain't gonna do nothing but get me riled up and get me in the action, and you don't want to help. Hey, my son messing up in school. Okay, I'm about to come over there and get on his little ass. No, don't you do that. I just want you to know he fucking up in school so that when he get kicked off the football team, you don't be mad. Bitch, I'll slap the motherfucking taste out your goddamn mouth. I just want you to know this little motherfucker already acting gay. I just want you to know this motherfucker already fucking up in school. I want you to know I'm fucking this child up. God damn it. God damn it. I want you to know I'm fucking up, but I don't want no goddamn help. You black bitches. How many we got on the timeline? Now, women, don't leave out there by yourself. Answer the question. Are y'all like that? Are you like that, Lynn? Mm-hmm. Speak to him, Lynn. You explain it. Explain it from your perspective in being like that real quick.
I can just totally see myself being in that situation.
There it is.
Yeah.
Now, how is we supposed to do anything when y'all the first teachers of the motherfucking child? The first teachers of the child, and then be the only one left with the child. Tell the kid a new story. Somebody hit you, you hit their goddamn ass back. Don't you let nobody, man, y'all motherfuckers is crazy, man. We fucked up, man. We fucked up. Now, most people don't realize the teacher's job is to bring you to the truth. My job is not to give you the solution. Watch this. Watch this. This is my wife. I'm supposed to fix that for her. But that ain't y'all motherfuckers ain't married to me. My job ain't to give y'all no motherfucking solutions. Look, it's your job to come up with the solutions and options. The entire process was to change your point of view and to break your frame, right? So you done sat down with me. I hope we ain't got no fools in the class. If you knew, you ain't been following. This is aggressive self-help. I'm nice. This is aggressive. So we learned that we have to pick a teacher, tell the story, have a discourse, a back and forth to crack our frame so we can have a new point of view. So why would you sit there? And I watched this thing where this girl was talking to this guy. She said, you tell the truth. He said, that's all I can give you is the truth. She said, yeah, you give the truth, but you don't give any options or solutions. Bitch, the truth is the truth. Man, it's your job to figure out the options and solutions. How the fuck you gonna sit here and let me teach you, crack your frame, give you a brand new point of view, then you say, so what should I do, bro? We just cracked this old you, destroyed this old you, created a new frame and a new mindset, a new person, new day, new way, new view, new you. Then you ask the teacher, so what should I do? Motherfucker, use your new frame and your new point of view. Ain't nobody got no motherfucking answers for you. We're going to pick this up tomorrow. What's the point? Black mamas never talk, so we never learn. Do y'all understand? Me and the true story. Me and tell a man quick, boy, don't go out here fucking around like that. I had my first son just nutting in the bitch. Da 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 da. I ain't want that motherfucker child support. Me and tell a motherfucker so goddamn much truth. But the women saved the day so much. Here I am to save the day. We're gonna bring your mama on the own. Hold up, let me say this real quick. And I don't even have to preface myself. If you don't like the way I do shit, get the fuck out of here. Okay? And that's just how it goes. I talk how I want to talk, when I want to talk, and I use the examples I use when I want to use. Now watch this, Chris. Put the camera on her. This is what we're trying to show is this. When I asked her to tell the story, if you would have just been open to be accountable, this shit wouldn't even happen like that.
Yeah, but I ain't really pay attention in the beginning, so I couldn't have told you exactly what I said. So in the newer me of breaking frames, I know don't sit here and try to regurgitate. So I get why I didn't know, because I didn't give a fuck enough to, you get what I'm saying? By the time we came into the bathroom, I realized I came in there to tell you, not for the solution. That's why I didn't. So when you came back in, I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, look.
So
You're proving my point. You're saying by the time I came in the bathroom. Just listen. So that means by the time you got in here and class started, you knew and had retracked everything in your mind.
Except what I said. I just knew I had said something. That's
there you go.
But we know the mind work like that, so that's why.
No, the mind don't work like that. Don't do that. Listen. Let's not go back through all that.
Well, I just didn't know, so I didn't want
No.
Okay.
You said it earlier. I just wanted to see when you hold your grounds. You didn't tell the story because you didn't want to accept accountability.
Yeah, I did.
So why, when I asked you that again, you went into some old...
I thought you meant why I didn't
never mind.
Okay.
You see the point I'm making?
Yeah,
look.
Accountable. That's why
stand on that. Stand on it. The answer don't change. The answer don't fucking change. Come on. Y'all do the recap. Y'all wrap the lesson up.
The answer don't change.
You goddamn right it don't change. You said what it was. That be the problem. When you change the answer, you tell one person, I need to be accountable, then you don't tell the other person. You got a different answer for every fucking body, depending on if you want approval by them. These motherfuckers don't know you. You ain't got to change your motherfucking answer. And I'm going to show y'all something. Let me sit down real quick. Y'all go ahead and talk. I want to show them something. You got to learn this. Let me have the floor. This is a teaching moment. You got to learn this. Put the camera on me. Every man who has a daughter who has ever dealt with a woman goes through what I just went through. A woman came with some fuck shit, right? Mm-hmm. Bring some fuck shit to the table. She know her job is to read the comments on Facebook. She made me aware 24 hours ago. Next day, she come in here with that fuck shit. I can't read the comments. All she want me to know is why it ain't done. I said, give me your phone. Maybe I can help so our Bears and Bubbles morning show can go on properly. I don't see what you can do. My response, I said, Chris, I've been in Facebook jail more than anybody. I'm the best guy to even look. Fix the shit in 5 minutes. She brought that fuck shit to the table. Being lying, deceitful, and evil. And I should punish. I wish I could punish her ass in some way for it. But ain't nothing I can do. But what I'm saying is they always do that. Every day. Can't never tell a story right. And then everything good and everything good now. I asked in class, use an example. What happened this morning? Oh, I don't want to tell it. So I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm in here yelling in class, getting it out of you because you brought the fuck shit to the table. When you brought the fuck shit to the table, you knew it was fuck shit. You know what you're doing. That's like a fucking kid with chocolate on his mouth. I don't know. So she's not in trouble. I'm trying to show y'all. They do this shit for little shit. We talking about abortions. We talking about children's lives. We talking about women knowing how to communicate, how to smile, how to interact with other women. This shit deeper than rap. Y'all realize how serious this shit is? Sitting here 40 motherfucking 6 years old and can't even fucking tell a simple ass 2-minute story back. Shit deeper than rap. We're going to let Mama Ongda talk about. Mama Ongda, I want to ask you a few things. Mama Ongda, tell us the actual name because I think I put the wrong name up there.
In my mother's garden.
Tell us what you think about it and as fast as possible because I want to ask you some stuff about it.
It was an interview of several Black women who all seem to be rather accomplished. They were talking about the lineage of the women in their family. And ironically, many of their stories were very the same. There were a lot who said, well, my grandmother was a praying woman, or, they were really Christian. And there were a lot of different stories, though, also, like, one thing that remained consistent is that the women in the stories were very hard. They were very strong. Definitely a theme of what goes on here stays here. So they were taught to hold their emotions inside, to just work past pain and hurt, and how that came down from great grandmama to grandmama to mama to now me.
4 generations.
4 generations.
So let me ask you something, Mama Ongda. Because you're in this class and you listen objectively, you said the same thing was through. But they were smiling, talking so happily about them folks like them folks hadn't done nothing wrong, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There was a comment that you had made on Facebook that I totally agree with. basically the person who persecuted us, the person who um put us in this mental bondage, they defended them. All the way. There was one lady whose mother was an addict and she was raised by her grandmother. And at the end, she talked about how much love that she had for her mother. She even had the same giftings as her mother. And she had all this love for her mother who never showed up for her. And those were her exact words. She was never there. She never showed up. But I really love my mama.
Now, can you speak on the lady when they asked her, does your grandma tell you she love you? What did she say? Speak on.
She said, well, she tells me that she loves me now, that we, the grandchildren, have brought it to her attention that she never says I love you. But at the time, even when they asked her about it, she told them, well, I love you. You eating from my garden. You doing this. I've done this for you. I show my love by what I do for you, how I've taken care of you.
Ain't that some man shit?
Yeah, it's
Ain't
very
that some hardcore? That's some a man that said. Boy, I ain't gotta love you. I buy your food and shit. Ain't that some shit? So we wondering why our women act like men, but they not really acting like men. They acting like babies. Now, let me ask you something, Mama Onda. These women were beautiful. These women were smart. You and me had a conversation this morning. You told me about a story that you told someone in your family. Do you mind telling us that on camera? Because I ain't gonna put your business in there.
Yeah, well, no, but my daughter, my mother was in recovery, and so when I was about 15 years old, my mother entered into recovery, and it changed the trajectory of my life. Because one, right now, I could go and ask my mother some things, and she gonna lie about it. And I know she gonna lie about it because I've asked my stepdad and I've had to ask my father questions I've had about my own life because I knew I wouldn't get the truth from my mother. But in me learning accountability, then I had to be accountable to my own children. So when with my daughter, she when she came to ask me, about her family, I just had to tell her the truth. I was like, I don't know your daddy. I was being fast. I was 18 years old. I had career goals. So I really wasn't interested in a man. I just wanted to fuck, period. And as a matter of fact, the person who hooked me up with him, that's what I said. I'm just trying to fuck. And I let him think that he got me drunk off of a cup of 800 Old English beer after I've been sipping Hennessy behind my grandmother and my mother and them for years. So I wasn't drunk. And we had sex and she came. And I said, the only thing I know about him is that his grandmother lived in a greenhouse with a wheelchair ramp on Baltimore Street. And that's all I knew about him. I couldn't tell her nothing different. I just told her the truth. But my daughter is a wife. She's been married for 4 years. She's very happy in her marriage. She doesn't have any kids. She's never had an abortion. She's a manager, a retail manager. She's a team leader. She's doing very, very well for herself.
So let me ask you a couple of questions. And one of these questions you ain't going to expect. The first question is, can you see how you telling her your story affected her life and how she moved, right?
Absolutely. I know that.
Now, this is the second question. This is a live question, like I asked Chris and them on camera. This is live. Look at your daughter's life and get jealous of it.
Do I get jealous of it? Sometimes, yes.
Thank you.
Sometimes, yes, because
this is why mothers.
And the other thing is, I encourage her though, hold off on the kids because kids change your life. See, I didn't have an opportunity to enjoy a relationship without kids because when I had kids at 18. So I didn't have that opportunity. So I'm glad. And maybe it's more envious than jealousy.
Now look. We gonna interchange them words because black people argue about them words. The point I'm trying to make is you can admit that you feel envious or jealous of your daughter, and you told her the right stories for her to get the blessed life. Imagine how these women feel of their daughters who they didn't tell the story to get the blessed life. And these girls still somehow, you see what I'm saying? We talking about an animosity and evil. We have to tell this story. Women are jealous of women, even their own daughters. They're jealous of their daughter's hair. We have to be honest about these things. We have to tell these stories. I saw somebody cut my little sister's hair for no reason, just out of the blue, you know, and another auntie was like, for what? That's my goddamn child. You know, I see this shit. I see this shit. Instead of my aunt telling her daughter, hey, listen, you got a big fat ass and some nice titties at an early age. You ain't but 13, 14 years old, and your ass and titties look like a grown woman just like me. Now look, at that age, I was fast ass, and I went out here fucking and became the little local whore. Now, you don't do that. You don't dress like that. You don't be like, but guess what my aunt did instead of saying that? Get that goddamn titties and ass out of here. You gonna fuck around and be out here fast ass getting pregnant. God damn, come on. You should have told her your story and the girl wouldn't have done exactly what the girl did exactly.
That's how I ended up being Mama Anda and being called Mama Anda, because I started working with youth ministry when I got into church. And I had just decided that I wasn't gonna allow other girls to experience the things that I experienced. I was molested by babysitters, because my mama was 15 when I was born, and when she got mad at my grandmother, because my grandmother wanted to control her, even though she wasn't living in her house. She got mad at my grandmother. So
Drop
my
you off anywhere.
She dropped us off anywhere, and it'd be a house full of kids, and it'd be one 18, 19-year-old male there that's babysitting a house full of kids, showing us sex videos, teaching us to touch and feel on each other. And I didn't want that to happen to other little girls. So I just started telling them the truth. If you can't keep yourself, you better take care of yourself. You need to go get some birth control.
I gotta find that song. I gotta find. I've been looking for that.
Your mama, then you come and call me. I'll take you, because you have to be honest with these kids. And they always say, they told me that I'm the keeping it real mom. One of the girls called me just last week. She said, you came in my heart and I had to call you. But they didn't go out and have babies. They got husbands. Then they had babies. And even those who have babies still are doing well. And they wasn't 16. They was maybe 25. So seeing the impact of just being willing to be transparent. And that's something that women do not want to do. And I posted when Chris was talking, I was like, I did that same shit. Not 2 weeks ago, I did some manipulative bullshit. I didn't want to be accountable for it. So I just said, well, I had some manipulative behavior and I'm going to work on that. And he asked me flat out, what you do? And I told him flat out, I don't want to tell. Because I didn't want to be accountable for the shit I had done.
And it's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't want to admit that I had did it. And that was my true blue at the moment. I didn't want to do it. So I said, I had did some fuck shit. But other than that, that's all you need to know. I ain't going to do it no more.
We have to save our children from their mothers. Yeah. Now, ladies, we're not dogging mothers. We just saying don't be biased in your teaching. If we need stories to learn and we in a fucked up state, it means our mothers didn't tell us enough stories. So let's stop acting like the stories that she told us was the right thing to do. Be tough, be strong, be independent. Blah, 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 blah. We fucked up.
And even with my son, I told him a couple of weeks ago, damn, I'm sitting here mad at you because you don't really talk to me. Well, I realized I didn't talk to you when you was a child. I was cool with you being in the room by yourself with your imaginary friend and your toys. And so if I had done better, maybe I wouldn't be in this predicament where I got attitude because you ain't talking to me. And I had to be real with them about that.
That one over there know about that, but her and her son are like aces now.
And exactly, and we
Speak on that, Chris.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Mama Anda, and he's really the first person
10
that I let myself, like, I be accountable to him. I let him tell me that how I'm doing him, because when he tells me, I know that I'm not just doing a son like that, I'm doing a man like that. It confirms how I do Jay or whatever. And so, and then it's like he's a kid, so he like, I can't tell you maybe in words, but vibration, something is off because you saying one thing to me and you don't, and it don't feel like you mean it, right? And so, however, I had to really decide to see our relationship as one in which he did talk to me all the time, because I was walking in the room like, oh shit, he gonna look at me like, bitch, what the fuck you want? Why you want to talk to me now? But I brought that vibration when I came to the door. So whenever I opened it, no matter if I came with food or a smile on my face, the vibration said, oh, it's a hesitation, I'm fearful, it's gonna be rejection and stuff like that. And so I got to really work that through. However, it is like kind of going to a man that you used to mess with, kind of saying, take me back. You know what I'm saying? So experience, and I'm like, damn, we gonna always be for lack of a better words, we gonna always run behind a man, rather it is your man or rather it is your son or is your daddy, because of, I just believe that this thing that we're trying to walk away from is this thing that pulls us to, you know, to the opposite gender for those different reasons.
Real quick, to Cat Chip. The Cat Chip says very biased against women. I get that we do have issues, but it takes two. The Cat Chip, go look at yesterday's class. This is your first day. Yesterday, we was biased against men. So we teaching series. So yesterday we were talking about men teachers, and today we're talking about women teachers. So go look at yesterday's class. If you want to see, if it makes you feel better to see some bias towards men, go look at yesterday. Today we're talking about men. Yesterday we're talking about women. I mean, today we're talking about women. Yesterday we were talking about men. So go look at yesterday's class. Come back after you look at yesterday's class and then see, you know, there you go.
And if I could add, oh, go ahead, Mama Anda.
I was going to say, and to add to what Jamal was saying, the class is about helping yourself. And if we can't talk about ourselves as women and the things that we do, we'll never improve if you don't learn to be accountable and to acknowledge you. See, it's a whole world of people who can tell you or who didn't do, but you still, at the end of the day, you gotta look at you and the role you played in it. So look at yesterday's class for real so that you can see the balance.
And to catch him, to make and raise, you need feminine and masculine energy. We do, and we definitely agree with that. And you'll see that my whole thing is we lack masculine energy in the world. We lack masculine energy. We need feminine and masculine energy. You've never heard men say they don't need women. You've never heard men say they don't need women. But you always hear women say they don't need men. You understand? You've never heard a man say, I'm mother and father. You never heard a man say, can you wish me happy Mother's Day? But you always hear women say, I'm the mama and the daddy. And you always hear children say, my mother was my mama and my daddy. So we need that balance. But we must understand, in having that balance, women choose if a child is born. Women choose if a child is born. It takes two people, a man and a woman, to make a baby, but a woman has the sole decision. And we have plenty of women on this timeline and all throughout the world who can justify the decisions they had when they had abortions. This is why I had my abortion. This is why I had my abortion. And then she can justify, this is why I had my child. This is why I had my child. And it's up to her. But in the long story short, the woman chooses who she allows to come in her. You see what I'm saying? Men are savages. Men, you understand? Let's just be real. In nature, a man is to come. 1 million women on an island with one man, and that's a good situation to procreate. One woman with 1 million men, you can only have one baby a year. So if we get out of everything and we get into real nature, so let's just be real. Women decide if babies come here. But like I said, yesterday we was on, men. Go look at yesterday's episode. Come back tomorrow. Give your opinion. I don't mind you having an opinion. I like that you gave your opinion without being mean or saying some old crazy shit. So I definitely welcome your opinion. The Cat Chip. Goddamn Cat Chip. I know good and goddamn well you a cat lady.
And if I can add to when I was saying this morning about, knowing that I will have to teach these things back to our sons. What I'm saying is that I am a woman who understands what she's doing, even when even when I don't want to take that accountability. I understand that from what we've left behind for these young men to have to deal with, it's going to take a really, really, really lot that I don't know if they're going to be able to handle. So I have to say, like, yo, if she don't listen to you while you driving, you're gonna have to not be with her, because if y'all get stopped, you're the man in the car. She might be mouthing off at the police officer, or what I'm saying, she is the person that may wind up you having a baby by that you have to co-parent with that won't listen to you. What I'm saying? Like all these things that make it harder. I'm not talking about what a man do. That's not my concern, because to me, no matter how much we badmouth a man, for some reason we still want one. We still want
Let me
one.
say this. I'm gonna give y'all some game. I say the black race, our women in particular, are like the Democratic Party, and that's who's been taken for us. We're like the U.S. government. Watch this. Let me give you an example. I'm going to juxtapose the U.S. government to black women, okay, and women in general. I'm gonna say women in general because I don't believe the fucking cat lady is a black woman in general. But let me juxtapose the United States government to black women and women in general. United States government kill, steal, murder, and destroy. We know they do that. But they always say they do it in the name of love and democracy. But whenever the United States speaks about another country stealing, killing, and destroying, they call them terrorists. Now, when we came to Africa and got slaves and came to America, we did it in the name of religious freedom and democracy. No, you came and killed, stealed, and destroyed. So the United States is a killer, a stealer, and destroyer. And African nations, France, so many nations, Russia, kill, steal, and destroy. But the United States, for some reason, got a way of always saying that they ain't killing, stealing, and fucking destroying. You get that? Our women, for some reason, do fuck shit. And men do fuck shit. Men and women do fuck shit. Men and women lie, men and women steal, men and women aren't honest, men and women make babies haphazardly. But for some reason, the woman is always innocent. Her fuck shit ain't stealing, killing, and destroying. A man and a woman can lay down and have a baby without even knowing each other. For some reason, the guy is worse. It takes two to make a baby, but only one of them is planting the seed of keep your feelings down in you. Don't talk. Suppress your emotions. Be strong. Hide it. Don't tell it. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think I need to say anything else. For some reason, I done did fuck shit to Chris. But for some reason, when a woman tried to lie and manipulate, she tried to trick me this morning. Hey, I'm not prepared for the show. And I just want to let you know I'm not prepared to do the job that I do every day. I say, well, here, let me help you get prepared. Oh, it ain't nothing you can do to help. I'm not prepared for the show to do the job. And you motherfuckers on here will sit here and fucking, oh, Chris, fuck her feelings. She was trying to fucking lie and be sneaky. And the Facebook people won't get the same experience if she's not on Facebook. Now call it what it is, man. She was trying to lie and be sneaky. I ain't prepared. I ain't got it done. Well, here, let me help you. No, I don't even want no help. You can't help. Soon as I help, oh, I could have did that. But you ain't do it in 24 hours. Ain't that the same thing we do when we go to our women and offer them help raising their children? Or we offer them help how to get a man? How should I get it? Can you tell me what men like? Men like natural hair and this. No, they don't. Men like makeup. No, they don't. God damn, you just asked us. Well, I was just really wanting to tell you the reason I'm asking for help on getting a man is really my excuse of telling you I ain't got one and why I ain't got one. I don't want no solution. I don't really want you to tell me that you want me to stop wearing all this weave and shit. You want me to smile? Nigga, you want me to smile? You want me to stop having an attitude? You want me to be honest and tell you how I really feel, nigga? Hell no, nigga. I don't want no help, no solution, motherfucker. I just want to tell you I ain't got no man. That's what she wanted to tell me. I ain't prepared to do my job on Facebook. I said, well, give me your phone. Let me help you real quick. No, nigga, I got something else to do. How can you help? I said, just let me help. I helped. Then she said, man, I was going to do that. And see, the problem be, they be like, okay, I'm sorry. No, I'd like to stay on it. Yes, stay on it. Ooh, stay on it. Let the whole class know. That's this like that episode of Tossing That Rock. Do you care about the class? Do you care about the viewers on Facebook? Why you ain't come to me yesterday within 24 hours and ask me that for assistance when your phone? And then when you finally do come, you're not asking for assistance. You're just letting me know I'm not prepared. Here, let me help you. Oh, ain't nothing you can do. What kind of motherfucking Nazi anti-love shit is that? What kind of, that's what y'all do all the time. It's anti-love, it's Nazi, it's communist. What kind of mother would you have been if your daughter asked you about her father and you said, well, he fucked me and ran away? What kind of no good, low down, dirty motherfucking bitch you'd have been then? Don't tell that girl the truth. Lie on her daddy. Don't tell her the truth and let her end up just like you and you watch it. What kind of dirty motherfucker you'd have been? Sitting here with this show. We believe in this show. We want this show to get on HBO. We want everybody that watch this show to buy in. We want everybody that watch this shit to share this shit. Send a cash app. Come in, speak. Help this shit grow. We don't need the motherfucking host, the fucking co-host. I take this shit serious, goddammit. Now, I'm making it extra big because that's what I do. I'm making it extra big so y'all can really see what the fuck it happens. What really happens. You get what I'm saying? That could be anything. Put the camera on her. Look how she over there smiling. They know I'm going. But
I know what's happening.
I'm making it big.
No, like for real. I mean, that's what it was. Just I didn't give a fuck. I had other shit I was doing all day. By the time I tried to do it last night, it won't. And I knew I was like, that's not a thing.
Fuck the show, right?
Fuck Facebook right now. It's on the 10 of y'all. I'll fix it. I'll troubleshoot it. But I know he's the king of getting bad. And I forgot that was my excuse to myself last night. You get what I'm saying?
Now look, now tell the deepest true blue that you already know. Give us that part now.
I mean, I just didn't care what I've been doing. I just wanted to do. So by the time last night he sleep, I can't get no help when I realized I need help. Now we in front of there and I'm walking in here not too long before class saying, oh, I just wanted to let you know, because I'm not even about to ask for you to try to help me with that. You get what I'm saying? It's an extra thing in the morning. I'm like, oh, they'd be okay today. I'll get it fixed for real today. You know what I'm saying? But I also am finished all the shit I was doing yesterday.
And
So,
don't even
yeah,
realize.
I get what you're saying. So just if you don't say nothing but that, hey Jay, I ain't give a fuck about the class yesterday, so I didn't fix the shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm looking. Now watch
So
this. Watch this. I ain't mean to interrupt, but watch this. That's what we need in real communication.
Yeah.
Because she should have said, Jay, class ain't fixed. I ain't worried about it. I get it. And I'd have said, all right, Chris, you know you should have fixed that shit within 24 hours. She didn't want to hear that. But watch this. This would be the problem. Jay, I didn't get it fixed. I say, let me help you. Let me, as a man, step in and get the Facebook page back up for the Facebook people. She tries to discourage me from even doing it. Speak on that.
And that was more about me just one, because of course I'm not supposed to be being defensive, right? I'm supposed to be taking the teacher, but still in my mind, I think I have troubleshooted everything, and this is a bigger problem than just resetting and whatever. But again, I understood that I thought about it yesterday, like I could have been asked you because you've had more problems with Facebook than I. You get what I'm saying? But the fact of me just wanting to do it and fix it myself, now we have a situation where we right here at it. And really, as I'm talking it back, it's easier for me to even dismiss the couple of people on Facebook before I have to get that help that women never want.
Now, let me explain to you something.
Let
me give you some game. Soon as you said Facebook again, and this is where tears come to my eyes. Tracy Pruitt on Facebook.
I know that.
I care about her. Shut up right now. Shut the fuck up. I care about Tracy Pruitt. I'm a goddamn man. I'm a goddamn man. I care about every motherfucker that watch us. You evil bitch. That's what you was being. You're an evil bitch. I call you what you was being on camera. Tracy Pruitt sent us fucking money through fucking PayPal. And I go to PayPal and check every week just so I don't miss her fucking name. Bitch, you better care about this motherfucking shit like I care about it, or your ass gonna be somewhere else. And you motherfuckers on here better care about this shit, or your motherfucking pussy ass gonna be somewhere motherfucking else. We a goddamn family, and don't you motherfucking forsake our motherfucking family. Then I offer to help you, and you try to discourage me in the fucking helping. And Joe Crook said all that to get to the truth is fucking draining, bitch. That shit is draining. And keep in mind, I'm just trying to fucking help. In the midst of your web of lies and deceit, I'm just a man trying to help. And catnip, if you don't understand that, you can catch your ass the fuck up out of here, Jack or Jill. I'm a man trying to help. And you're lying and deceiving and tricking and don't even want help. You don't want help so much that you would discourage me from helping you. Don't even realizing you're saying, I entrusted my children to your life. I put my children's lives in your hand, nigga, but you can't fix Facebook. It's so disrespectful. Let me feel like a man. Come to me. Can I feel like a hero and fix the Facebook? Because I don't get no appreciation for all the other shit I done fixed in your life. So can I feel like a champion and fix Facebook? Can I? Please? It's just a phone. I know your sons were soft and faggots when they met me, but now they're men strong. I know that I don't get no great. But can I fix them? Can I fix the phone, please? Can I at least fix the phone for you? People, watch her. Ho, put the camera on her. This is what I want to teach. She cried for everything else. She's not crying for this because she truly don't give a fuck about this. And that's cool. Not that she don't give a fuck about the class. She don't give a fuck about that situation. She would be crying for some other shit.
No, I'm not going to cry.
I'm crying.
I want to be accountable. When I'm saying
listen, I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to teach you something now. This is when you should be crying, not being funny. This is when you just said, I ain't give a fuck about the people on Facebook. I ain't give a fuck, nigga. And then when I asked you to fix it, you tried to fix it. I tried to discourage you from fucking fixing it. Fuck them Facebook people. You just been exposed as a not carer right here on live air. I mean, you ain't got no tears and no sadness, but you can be exposed as Tiffany Young can say, oh, Chris, you remind me of me. Oh! I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm just showing you. I'm showing you. I'm trying to show us right here on this live that women come to every situation with a web of lies, manipulation, and deceit because of the reason what me and Mama Anga watched last night. Great grandma, grandma, mama passed down to the daughter. Do not express your true feelings. Do not tell the truth. So if grandmas and women wouldn't did that, Chris, you could have been able to come to me today and say, hey, Facebook's still down. I should have got it together, but I didn't. I'll look at it after class. Right? Right? But what you innately wanted to do what? Manipulate and trick, right? Why?
That's what I do.
There you go. That's what you do. Now this is what we're trying to get better at. That shit is draining, man. And other motherfuckers, like right now, my heart beating fast. That shit is so fucking draining. That's why niggas like Dennis said, stop dealing with y'all. That's why don't nobody care. And you do it to the people that love you the most. And every black man on here know how I feel. Because if he married or got a baby mama, if he married, I don't care how happy he is, he doing it right now. Look who put the post up. A married man said all that to get to the truth is drowning. He married. Oh God. Why we gotta go through that? Why we gotta go through that? That's why they said go get your Puerto Rican bitch. And this is where when the men finally break down and cry and can't do nothing but bare soul. Look at put your camera on her. Put the camera on in. Now ain't nothing more sensitive than a 6'6" man breaking down bare. Put the camera on him. Heartless. Heartless. Because it's about them. And this is why I'm so close to giving up. I got a daughter coming. Do I got to worry about grown women? Woo. Woo, man.
Well, I'm very
and got
sorry.
the nerve to act like y'all been holding us together. It's been 1% of black men, 5% of black men holding our race together. Y'all been out here and had babies out of wedlock, and we've been holding this shit down, and y'all. Whew.
Well, I'm sorry. I am really sorry. I care about the show. I just didn't put it first.
You care about the show. Now you're embarrassed. You're crying now because you're embarrassed. And I talked until look, I did it on purpose. I talked it out of her. I'm a master actor. Y'all see me up here crying all the time. I did it on purpose. And I'm embarrassed. Put the camera on her. Oh, cry, baby. I'm embarrassed now. Now, keep it real. Keep it real. Why you crying now?
I mean, I wanted to cry the whole time. You say don't pretend. It's just that I don't want people to see this as if I think I'm getting in trouble. Because what you
Why you worried about what they think?
Because people are always
fuck these people. That's what you say, right? Ho. Why you worried about what these people do? You ain't worried about any other day you cry. So you up here in your head saying, I ain't gonna cry today because I don't want to look like I got in trouble, right? Huh?
I don't want, yeah.
So you can these bitches on here ain't got no motherfucking husband. These bitches wish they was you. They wish they was you. They wish they had the courage and strength for you. And you worry about them, ain't you? Huh? Is you gonna be strong for them or is you ain't?
How I feel. I mean, live. I mean, you know, I feel a lot of different things. I just want to be accountable. That's all.
These women wish like hell they had a masculine man. Hey, ladies, don't y'all wish like hell y'all had some masculinity around y'all? Yes or no? Just answer my question. This lady come up here yesterday. She 47, been married 19 years, said the last 3 years of her life of watching me has been the best years ever of her life. That woman said, I needed some masculinity sprinkled on my head because I thought my husband was too masculine. Then I finally found what masculinity looked like. Look at these women up here. You sitting back worried about what a motherfucker that want to be you think. Read what they saying. Hell yeah. Golly, man. And see, I don't mind looking like the bad guy. I promise I don't. I don't mind looking like the bad guy to teach this lesson. That you'll sit here and let the whole house burn down and fuck the kids' life up and the family's life up, other than just do what? Tell the story right. Ain't that it? That's all I wanted y'all to see. Guess you got to tell the story right. That's the message. Tell the story right.
And now, you know what time it is. Make yourself feel good. Everywhere.
Celebrate your body.
Look here, family.
And enjoy your
We sure appreciate y'all coming out and letting us share our art with y'all. Yeah, because we believe
Supernatural travel.
Supernatural, baby.
But first, there must be life.
Thank you for the super chat, brother.
Woo! And we just
Let's go to a place where we go where nobody knows.
no makeup and choose who you want to dance.
Let's celebrate this life we know.
Yeah, celebrate every day. Like it's your birthday, an anniversary. Just keep it funky, baby. Yeah.
Celebrate your body.
And enjoy all parts of your mind. Come on, family. Find a way to keep winning. Yeah.
It's supernatural travel.
Supernatural travel.
They live colorblind.
They'll take you where you need to go. In them recesses of your mind, when you're all alone, and it's just you by yourself. We call that the boom boom room. Yeah. You got all your
Let's
bases.
celebrate this life we know.
You drink.
Let it all go. And
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Do it. That's how you do it, baby.
Celebrate your body.
Chris, wrap it up. Break it down to us. Break it down to us. What was my purpose? Because she understand me. Break it down to him.
I mean, that's just a snippet of transformative learning, like to bust up the discourse and the delusion right here, because there's no dilemma when you know that you're walking into a situation with the intent to manipulate and, you know, and lie about it. And so when you don't put out the truth, the universe will give you back the lie. I mean, and that's just what happened.
Well, there it is. Y'all share this message, man. This is a lot of acting. This is a lot of teaching. This is a lot of shit going on, man. We hope we get major cash apps for the day, goddamn it, because this was a lot. My heart was beating, and I shared my man. I just, as a man, bro, I swear to God, I just wish we could just get some type of, as much as we do for our families, man, I just wish we could get the smallest piece of honesty, man. And it's like, I've been married to her 13 years, and I'm tired of being fucking tricked for every little thing. If she want an ice cream from the store, she gonna trick me into doing it. It's like, and I see through it. It's like, oh my God. Like, stop trying to trick me. I'm here. I'm gonna be here. I've been here. I've been taking care of you. I've been doing all the right things. Stop trying to trick me. Just stop trying to trick me, man. Golly. Oh God, I just hate that shit, man. I would kill a man for trick. I would kill a man. I would kill a man with my bare hands to approach me and think that he could trick me like that. I would kill a man. I would kill a man. Fellas, would y'all kill men if they kept trying to do you like that? Y'all answer that for me before we go, fellas. I love y'all, man. But just see what these men got to say. Woo. My man said, yeah, we just kill, man.
And it's funny, the song said, just do it, when you said that.
Look here, family.
This shit happens every day in the Chicago and in the streets. A nigga try to manipulate a nigga on some bitch shit and the nigga just kill him. You come up with me trying to manipulate with me with that black woman bitch shit. Wow, they just kill each other. Camera one, Lynn.
Gotcha.
And look, we love y'all. We thank y'all for staying tuned in, tapped in, turned on to the dopest show on earth. Please dig down deep into your pockets because this was a very fucking draining lesson. And I don't know, man. This shit is too real right now. Y'all be good. We love y'all. Stay tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Hey, look, can we get a phony ass nigga? Thank you. I love to be phony. Hey, y'all. Thank you. You got to be phonier watching a phony ass nigga. I put that Jamal back on him. How fucking phony are you sitting here watching a phony ass nigga? You gotta be phony. Hey, y'all. That's even the phoniest fucking name I've ever seen in my life. Thank you. Hey, y'all. We appreciate you. You make sure you stay tuned in, tapped in, turned on to the dopest show in the universe. He ain't even got his real name up. Team on 3. Y'all see that? 1, 2, 3.